In the forgotten town of Ravenswood, a decaying mansion harbors a chilling secret, the haunting legacy of the Dollmaker and their sinister creations. Abandoned for decades, the mansion's halls echo with the whispers of a dark past, drawing in a group of unsuspecting teenagers who are about to uncover the macabre truth that lurks within its dilapidated walls. In the quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled between dense forests and rolling hills, there stood a decrepit mansion with a dark history. Abandoned for decades, its faded grandeur loomed over the landscape like a ghostly relic. Locals spoke in hushed tones about the infamous Dollmaker who once resided there, a mysterious figure whose macabre creations had haunted the nightmares of generations. Legend had it that the Dollmaker was a reclusive artisan who crafted dolls with an uncanny resemblance to the town's residents. These dolls, however, were said to possess an unsettling aura, as if they harbored the souls of those they imitated. As the story goes, anyone who crossed the Dollmaker's path would soon find a twisted version of themselves immortalized in one of the sinister creations. One autumn evening, a group of adventurous teenagers decided to explore the abandoned mansion. Drawn by the allure of the unknown, they pushed open the creaking gates and ventured into the overgrown garden. The wind whispered through the skeletal branches of the surrounding trees, and the air was thick with a sense of foreboding. The entrance to the mansion was a gaping maw of darkness. The group hesitated, exchanging nervous glances, but their curiosity prevailed over their fear. As they stepped inside, the air grew colder, and the faint sound of haunting music echoed through the dilapidated halls. The group explored room after room, each one filled with dusty relics of the past. Antique furniture draped in cobwebs, faded wallpaper peeling from the walls like the skin of a long-forgotten memory. In a dimly lit chamber, they stumbled upon a workshop filled with the remnants of the Dollmaker's craft. Porcelain limbs and lifeless eyes stared back at them from shelves lined with grotesque dolls in various states of completion. The air was heavy with an otherworldly energy that sent shivers down their spines. Unnerved, the group decided to leave, but as they turned to go, they heard a soft, eerie melody echoing through the halls. Following the haunting music, they found themselves in a room bathed in a sickly glow. At the center of the room stood a life-sized doll, its porcelain face a perfect replica of one of the teenagers. Frozen in terror, they watched as the doll began to move, its joints creaking with an unnatural rhythm. Suddenly, the room came alive with the sound of whispers, as if the very walls were murmuring secrets. The dolls on the shelves stirred, their lifeless eyes flickering with an otherworldly light. The group realized with horror that they were not alone. The Dollmaker's creations were awakening. In a desperate attempt to escape, the group fled through the twisting corridors of the mansion, pursued by the malevolent dolls. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the shadows seemed to reach out for them. One by one, the teenagers were ensnared by the dolls, their horrified screams echoing through the desolate halls. As the last survivor reached the mansion's entrance, they glanced back to see the dolls converging, their lifeless eyes fixed on their prey. The Dollmaker's sinister creations closed in, and the heavy doors creaked shut behind the escaping teenager. The haunting melody faded into the distance, leaving Ravenswood's abandoned mansion cloaked in an eerie silence once more. Legend has it that to this day the Dollmaker's creations roam the decaying halls, their porcelain faces twisted into eternal expressions of malevolence. The once vibrant town of Ravenswood now stands as a ghostly testament to the dark legacy of the Dollmaker and the sinister creations that lurk within the shadows.